Okay, people, so I've relocated to the park. Put all my stuff right here, just in case I start feeling it, you know. This video is personal. This video is also about martial arts. Alright, so I'm not going to do a lot of fancy smancy stuff. I'm just going to make this video. Alright, so I was on Instagram and I was replying to a person about the height of a martial artist. Alright, and how as a shorter person, shorter martial artists have better kicks and higher kicks because we have to inspire to hit our general targets, which are generally people over 5'11". Alright, because if you've ever been in a fight with somebody bigger than you, 9 times out of 10, a good swift kick to the face will bring their ass down. However, to contradict that, I always tell people if you're in a fight, you never kick first, because that leaves you open to a subject of what they're going to do to you when you're sitting here, recovery, trying to figure out what the hell you're going to do. So, here's my thing on that. You have these sticks of people, alright? This guy's me. He's 5'3", from 5'3" to 5'5", okay? And I'm 5'3" and a half. This guy's the average man, who's anywhere from 5'11" to 6'5", even those 7-footers, alright? So, I'm going to show you something. Here, 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 grab your grips, switch in, switch out, work it. That's what happens when you take a style that's not capable to your body. See if I can do this. Nope, can't do it, out of practice. Anyway, way out of practice. I tell people, whew, that was a close one. I tell people the truth about martial arts. I tell you what works. I will teach you what works. I won't teach you something that you can't use. You're in a fight, you're throwing a front kick, boom. This is your main target, unless you want to hit someone in the face. I generally suggest the sternum or the throat. Same thing here, boom. That target is made for the face. It's an outside crescent kick, you know, from inside to outside. Boom. That's the leg I shouldn't be using because that's the one with the hip replacement. Boom. You know, both sides. Both of those great. And preferred, if I'm teaching you, I would tell you that that kick really only serves one purpose, is when the guy's charging at you. Same thing with the front kick. Boom. You know, if they're charging at you and they run right into it, hopefully you're putting them to sleep, not pissing them off. Same thing. Boom. If it knocks them back, depending on if you're doing Taekwondo, basic karate, or Kung Fu, your next step would be something in the manner of, this is step 1, boom, boom. So my foot didn't touch the ground, which is more Kung Fu. For karate, I was always boom, foot down, step, kick. Okay? The Kung Fu move was a lot quicker. Boom, boom, you know, because you're changing and then switching directions. Now, here's where martial arts takes a turn for the better or a turn for the worse, depending on your teacher and depending on what they're going to teach you. If you are 5'8" to 6 foot and you're male, I don't suggest Kung Fu. I'm not saying that you can't learn it. I'm saying you have to learn a martial art that works with your body, alright? Kung Fu, depending on if you're taking Northern or Southern Shaolin, or if you're doing the animal styles, you don't want to be too tall. Wushu is the exception to that because Wushu doesn't critically state animal styles. They state damn near everything, and it's a lot of aerial. And if you're pretty tall, your jumps are going to be there, but the smaller you are in wushu, the more you can fly. All right? You don't have a fuck ton of weight that you have to carry around. So if you're over 6'5", if you're anywhere, like if you're over 6'3" actually, if you're between 6 feet and 6'3" and 6'5", I always suggest that you take either basic karate, freestyle karate, a taekwondo style, or Thai fighting. I say that lovingly because it's made more for taller people. People will probably think I'm being prejudiced about this, but I'm not. I'm telling you for your own good, because if I have to teach you something, anything that I've dabbled in, I have to go by height and what I know your range of motion and your body level is going to be. So if you're 6 feet tall, I'm going to teach you Thai fighting. Now why? Because I'm only going to teach you what I know in Thai fighting, and you're going to have to do the rest on your own, and you're going to have to figure out, are you going to be able to fight someone shorter with Thai fighting? The answer is yes, because the average guy who's 6 feet tall, his knee's going to hit me right here. He's got to come down to drop elbows, which is my advantage because gravity will be more for me than against me, but he has more strength. So when he's coming down and he's dropping an elbow, I need to be able to block and break that sumbitch. If he's throwing a straight punch and I'm shorter and faster, I'm going to be over here versus where his fist is thrown, provided that I see the attack. And in all fights, you are going to get hit. If you've never been hit in a fight, there's two things that's going on. You're either super fast or you're incredibly blessed. I'm going to go with the incredibly blessed because there has been maybe 1 or 2 fights that I've never been hit in, and that's generally because the fights generally only last 3 to 5 minutes. And if you have a good recovery time, that's great. Here's the reality of martial arts. Your body style and your range of motion will decide how good you are going to be at a martial art. I'm going to show you all guys remember the Shaq Fu video game. Someone as tall as Shaquille O'Neal can do Kung Fu. I, being a short man, don't recommend it because a lot of Kung Fu is close quarters combat, and he has way too much range for close quarters combat. No offense to you, Shaq. It's the same thing that I would say to The Rock or Roman Reigns or anybody that's over 6 feet tall. You want to take a martial art where your range of motion works better for you. Me doing Kung Fu, the range of motion works. When I could do Wushu, the ability to fly, it works. But when you're tall and lanky, you need to be able to adapt with your martial art. I don't tell tall and lanky people, again, if you're 6 foot, you're like moderate. If you're 6 foot even, you can take damn near anything. It's when you start reaching the 6'3", 6'5" range where you are limited to certain shit that your body is going to allow you to do. So for those who don't understand what I'm saying, when I say people are going to think that I'm prejudiced, it's not that I'm prejudiced, it's just that certain martial art moves and things work better for shorter people than for longer people, depending on your style. If you're doing capoeira and you're 6 feet, you know, boom, 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 you know, it's a whole lot easier for you to miss when you're 6'5", because you have that extra 5 inches of your body that I can avoid, you know, or I can block. So if you're throwing this kick, which is like one of the most famous capoeira kicks, I used to be able to do the handspring kick over. Again, hips are bad. But if you're throwing that kick and I block and kick, I'm closer range to you and the ground. So I can get into your defenses a lot easier because capoeira and lambada, you're doing this damn jinga. And if you jinga too low, you're in my range. Boom! You know, if you're jinging, and I use a southern style of Shaolin or a low angle Wing Chun kick, bah! While you're doing this, you don't put that block up. You know, there's a lot of jinga blocks, you know, so if you're jinging and you don't block this way, then you best block this way, or this way. But if you don't put your block up, you just start doing this, and you going into this move, I'm going to kick the shit out of you. Because your eyes are off me, boom! Low angle Wing Chun, low angle Shaolin kick. I'm going to kick the shit out of you. Because you're jingling. Now, if you block and you do the hand spin kick, you know, that thing, then you can kick me in the top of the head as I go for that. But my block's going to be here and here. So I'm going to boom and stop your attack. 9 times out of 10, when you're in that Jenga, the last thing you're thinking of is, I'm going to get kicked in the face if I go too low. Yes, if you're fighting me, I'm going to kick you in the face if you go too low. I'm going to kick you in the face when you go for your spinning round. You know, if you go into the double foot where you Jenga, you go down, you do your spinning round, you come into your sequence, and both of your feet are in the air, I'm going to bat them away and smash your head. Because it's the only option I have. I'm also short. So I'm going to the ground. My center of gravity is closer to the earth than yours. Which means my ass has to be prepared for your high-flying act with capoeira. So if you're doing capoeira, and I only know certain kung fu, I'm going to combat you with the drunken master. Because Jenga, for capoeira, my sway for drunken master can match up with your Jenga. Alright, if you're gonna do combat, you need to know what martial art can go with, hang with, or defeat the martial art in which you are accompanying. So if you're breaking into crane, and I decide I'm gonna break into snake or mantis, it's because your crane is all defensive. My snake and mantis are attacks. So leaping mantis, leaping snake, same thing with the kick. You know, I need to be able to combat that. So if I'm mastering crane, I'm evading, I'm evading, I'm evading, I'm evading. If I'm fighting a crane with the mantis, I am attacking and evading. So boom, 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 boom. So if your crane strikes here, my mantis is blocking and then striking. Where if you're blocking my mantis with your crane, here, here, and your crane strikes, because the crane has a beak and a set of wings. The snake has a beak and a tail, and the snake can strike with the tail and the beak, where the crane just evades. It is peaceful, it is protecting its young, where the snake is just greedy and hungry. The mantis works on both defense and attack. Alright, you get that? So, if you're doing capoeira, and I'm fighting mantis, I kind of gotta wait for you, and this is a snake actually, so I still have to wait to strike. The snake can only strike you 1 or 2 times depending on the snake that you are fighting. People forget that snakes only have 2 fangs, and snakes attack with the head and the tail. So if you're doing capoeira, and I'm going snake, I can match your capoeira by following your Jenga. However, if I suck with the snake, I'm a dead man. So I need to switch off. So snake and drunken master combo, I have a fighting chance. You have to combine certain martial arts to fight other martial arts. So you're doing Thai fighting, and I'm doing capoeira. What a lot of people don't understand with traditional Thai fighting or real Thai fighting from Thailand is that these things here and these things here are your weapons. The rest of your body is just how you extend and launch your weapons. Alright? So you're capoeiring, I'm Thai fighting. So in your Jenga, boom, front Thai kick. If I can get in, hyper knee. You know, I have to be able to get in through your Jenga. So I have to be able to do that. Now if you're doing capoeira, and I'm doing lambwata, which is the exact same thing, and we both decide we're gonna go do this. Boom! Our heels are probably gonna connect, and we're probably gonna lock with spinning hook kicks. Alright? Then we're both gonna go down. Depending on who has the most momentum or who has the most strength, I need to be able to recover. So if you take me this way, and I go into a split, or I go into the capoeira stance where my body is here, and I'm spinning around, and I'm down here, and my foot's pointed up. Okay, like I said, my hip is not allowing me to show you what I used to be able to do. So I had to be ready to do that. I have to be able to adapt. So if you're doing capoeira and I'm doing lambada, which is supposed to be the same thing, capoeira is from Brazil, lambada is from Jamaica, but they are the same martial art. I can't give you the origin of who had it first, but I can tell you that both were made by slaves. Alright? So in that, they both start with the jinga. They don't necessarily have to start with the jinga, but for traditional capoeira and lambada, you are going to jinga the fuck out of that shit. Alright? Now, in every system of martial arts, there is a flaw. Is it the martial artist, or is it the martial art itself? The whole reason that I became a jack of all trades and more of an MMA martial arts guy versus when people ask me, I just tell them I do Kung Fu. Because it's just a simple word. I do Kung Fu, which is a combo of every martial art that I know into my own style of Kung Fu. So I just call it Kung Fu because it's simple. But the things I've studied Jiu-Jitsu. I've studied Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu while I was in the Army. I studied some ninja. I've studied some karate because that's where I started with. I studied some Kung Fu. Studied some Wushu. My Wing Chun is not as good as it used to be. My freaking Wushu I no longer can do because it's high maneuvering. You know, I've studied a few weapons. And you can tell I know Wushu with the fighting fan technique. I've hyped it up a bit, you know, because it's not like traditional shit. And traditionally the fighting fan was a woman's weapon, which shocks the shit out of people that men can use it too. Alright? And the thing with martial arts, there is no gender bias in martial arts, and to be truthful, women are a lot more dangerous with martial arts than men are. My Wing Chun is based on the actual Wing Chun, the system that a woman designed to fight gigantic ass men. I am a little man, so Wing Chun helps. A little tiger, a little dragon, a little snake, a little crane, some mantis, you know, a lot of those help. If you can adapt your martial arts into one style, but combine every style that you study, you have a better fighting chance than just being stuck here. Yeah, you have to know your central blocks. You have to protect your center line. In the front, in the back. You know, boom, boom. You know, boom, 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 boom. Whatever you do with the left, you gotta be able to do with the right. In most cases, a lot of us can't. We're either right hand dominant, or right leg dominant, or left leg dominant, or left hand dominant. So you need to know. You need to be well-rounded in boom, 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 boom. Your sequence attacks. I used to have 3. My hip's not designed for that anymore. So no more reverse tornado kicks. Boom. I used to be able to go higher. This pain sucks, so I can't do that anymore. It used to look better from this angle. Boom. You know, but you have to extend your leg. If I'm in a serious fight, I probably can pull it off. I'm going to the hospital the next day, but I can probably pull it off. So guys coming at you, inside, outside crescent kick, boom, follow through, bam, you know, hit them with the knee. Because they should be going this way, because their momentum, unless your inside, outside crescent kick is caught and they push you down. That being the case, prepare to land on your back and put your knees up. So when you're going down, you're gonna need them somewhere in this area to stop the breath, which will give you time to recover from losing your breath on the impact of the ground. Now if you're going and there's a wall behind you and you hit your back against the wall, your knee is your safety. So that you're putting it into them so that they can like not hurt you as bad as when you got slammed against that wall. And adrenaline is a powerful thing. So when your knee's there, because they caught your other leg, you're against the wall now. Looking like some kind of sexual fantasy, but it's a fight. So your knee should be right in here. Push, because your leg's probably going to be up here. If your leg's up here, and if you don't mind a little bit of pain, wrap this leg around their neck and put your knee into their chest and then grab your leg, the free leg, so you're looking like this. Grab your free leg and you have them in the triangle. Okay? So you have to be able to adapt on the fly in a fight, period. And adapting on the fly in a fight means you're going to have to get through the pain that you're feeling because you know, and I know, that the person that you are fighting is trying to hurt you. So you have your knee here, and and you have your leg that they caught when you were doing an outside crescent kick. They caught it and they're still moving forward. So wherever they're taking you, you need to adapt and adjust with that. So if they still have your leg up there, and this knee is in their gut, take this free leg and wrap it around the backside of their neck. You're halfway through the triangle. Then all you gotta do is move this knee higher up their body. Now you're in the triangle. So all you have to do is lock your other leg and adjust this thing towards their chin and their throat. So once it's in there, it's going to stop them. Unlike the fantasy of martial arts, you're still being moved backwards and you're still probably going to get slammed, so you need to know that. But when they slam you and your knee is in their throat or in their sternum, it's going to hurt them just as much as it's going to hurt you. If you're lucky, it's going to hurt them more, and you're going to be able to stop them. Your whole point of being, excuse me, your whole point of being in a fight is to prevent someone from hurting you, whatever it takes, any cost. And to quote one of my favorite anime characters, I am Rama Sao Tome of the Sao Tome School of Anything Goes Martial Arts. Me, on the other hand, I'm James Williams Jr. of the School of Hard Knocks for Martial Arts. And you're going to take hard knocks in a fight. Doesn't mean you're going to lose. You only lose when you quit. And then you let someone beat your ass. You know, because a novice with no skills can beat a guy with skills any day of the week, as long as they don't quit. However much quit you got in you is going to be the results. If you get body slammed and you stop, you better recover. If you don't recover, the person you just kicked in the face is going to stop a mud hole in your ass. You don't want that. Which is why when you teach someone a martial art, you teach them what they can use. If you don't teach them what they can use out here, you have to understand that the dojo has a set of rules. This is the thing that most martial artists and most tournament fighters and things will tell you. This rules of engagement are there for a reason. Most of it is safety. But when you are in a fight in the streets, the rules of engagement change. Which is why I said at the beginning of this video, you have to be able to adapt. You have to know what martial art can combat another martial art. Because not all martial arts can combat certain martial arts. Alright? The reason why I'm telling you that is because it's real. So, guy walks at you, he's boxing stance, you have no idea what he's capable of. Because you're going to get in your boxing stance. Alright? His boxing stance shifts from American boxing to Thai fight boxing. Okay, now you know what he's going to do. He's either going to elbow, or he's going to knee, or he's going to have long range kicks. Alright? So now that you know that, you need to be prepared for that. So you need to adapt. He throws a front kick, boom! You know, you want to block that shit. Now, I will tell you certain blocks don't always stop Thai fighting kicks. So when you want to block a Thai fighting front kick, you want to hit at the knee. If you get close enough to the knee, he's also going to drop an elbow depending on the style of Thai fighting that he's taught. There's more than one style of Thai fighting. Don't just get twisted up in believing that this is it. No, there are more than one style of Thai fighting. So don't believe that shit that you see in the ring all the time where they're doing this. There's more to it than just this. There's flying knees, there's flying front kicks. Not the flying dragon, but a flying front kick is a whole lot different from a Thai fighter than it is from someone who does karate or kung fu. So karate or kung fu, you see the Bruce Lee, the flying dragon. Thai fighting, the shit looks really wicked, and I can't do it because I don't have the hip for it. But I've seen it done, and sometimes it looks like it's a flying dragon, it's a flying knee. The knees and elbows are the most dangerous parts of a Thai fighter. It is the dangerous thing in their arsenal, so you need to be prepared. So if they're throwing a Thai fighting kick, it looks awkward, so it's like this. You know, you need to be able to get the hell out of the way or get a hellacious block on. This is where I teach you how to fight dirty. A lot of people will say that there's no honor in fighting dirty. And I'm one of these people who believe in survival at all costs. So you can't really lose your honor unless you do something very despicable like raping children that you're teaching how to do kung fu, or molesting children or some shit like that. When you are in a fight, let me make this 1000% clear and 1000% honest. Anything and everything is going to go, because you're not going to be thinking about honor when a fist is flying at your face. or a foot. So they're doing a Thai fighting kick. It's probably going to lead into a connect and an elbow. This would be their like base kick. Boom. Without me bending my leg. So it'll be straight. Boom. They're going to come back. Boom. They're not going to be waiting right there with that landing. Unless they haven't been taught sequences. And they think that that one kick is going to do it. Because most of their kicks are always straight-legged. Alright? Again, there's more than one style of Thai fighting, so be prepared for anything when you're fighting someone who breaks into a Thai fighting stance. They might think that they're going to set you here, and boom, you know, they catch you there. So you need to be prepared, because they might be left-legged, and they were like, boom, you know. And when they land, they may come down with an elbow. So it might look like this. Boom, boom, you know. You have to be prepared for that. So if you sidestep that foot, and you block that elbow, you're halfway there. However, they have 2 feet, as everyone else. So if you block that and they spin back around with a spinning hook kick, you weren't expecting it. Kicks in all martial arts are very similar. They just have different names. Tornado kick. Okay. It used to look better from this leg. This leg is no longer allowed to do that. Knee, hip, etc. hurts like shit. So I won't be demonstrating that. But you have sequences attacks. This is not Thai fighting, so you have sequences. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? There's some people, because my old sequence was always boom, boom, tornado kick. Okay? Now that I'm old and full of dirt, I have to do it from this side. So, boom, boom, boom. There. So you have sequences. Thai fighter sequences are different. Way different. And most of them involve forearms, elbows, knees, and shins. Those are their arsenal, so you need to be prepared for that. So now we get back to the base of this video, because I'm going to have to make a second part. So now I've been talking for about like 30 minutes. The size of a human being, I determine what I'm going to teach you because of your size. So anybody my size, 5'3" to 5'7", I will teach Kung Fu. Or I will teach karate. So for those who didn't see that, here's karate, block and counter. Here's Kung Fu, block and break. So when you block and break, boom, that's from a straight punch. One wrist here, one hand here, pull this side, push this side. Breaking elbow, slide up the shoulder, into the throat. Fight should be over, because if he can't breathe, he can't hurt you. The trick is that you have to be able to do that. And in the event that you miss, or you break, and you want to make sure you end it swiftly, and you can't hit the throat because you don't have the chance, a knee to the gut, then a back fist to the third lumbar bone in your neck should shut him down. If it doesn't shut them down, it's because they're tough as fuck. So, for karate, I've always been taught block and counter. But you have to remember that they've been taught block and counter. So I'm throwing this punch and they're going to bat it down, and their left hand's free from my face because my left hand blocked their right hand and threw a punch, and they blocked it, and they can wrap it around and tag me in the face. So again, if we're doing karate and we're both blocking and countering, we're going to be blocking and countering all day. If we're doing taekwondo, and taekwondo guys are awesome with their feet, because those are the guys that hold that shit like forever and start bitch smacking you with the foot. Those are taekwondo styles. So also kempo styles. Kempo does that too. Now Aikido is a bunch of throwing your ass around. So you're going in and they're grabbing and locking and walking you around like a paper doll, and boom, you're on the ground. Okay. Kempo is a bunch of blocking as well as throwing you around, just like judo, just like jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. Jiu-jitsu has a lot more ground game, which I learned really quickly in the army that I have no Brazilian jiu-jitsu skills at all. I can roll with you, but it's pretty sure you're probably gonna make me tap. And now that my hip's fucked up, it's more than likely I'm probably gonna tap. But I'm honest about it. I'm not gonna tap until the pain becomes increasingly unbearable, or I'm gonna pass out. But I'm not going to tap just like I'm sitting here. You know, I don't want you guys to think, oh, we're gonna jump James and use Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on his ass, and he's gonna tap like the bitch that he is. you're gonna earn that tapping. Yeah, just saying. Yeah. But you also have to get me on the ground. And that's the thing about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If you have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills, but you can't get your opponent on the ground because his defenses is just like that, you're screwed. I'm going to start a second video, so hope you guys enjoyed this.